Hello. Can everyone hear me? I hope. We are live. Yeah, so I'm going to try out testing a few things here, and I'm just trying to figure out how to lay out my cameras and get the audio right. So let me know if you can actually hear me and see everything okay, and it's not super stuttery, because I am on Wi-Fi, which is super awesome, and you know, Wi-Fi is great. Hey, Justin and Joe, and yeah, cool. I already got two. This is my spur of the moment, just to test a few things, and yeah, mostly that. So yeah. Oh, hey, Chris, nice to see you too. All right, so we'll get right to it. No more dotting around and stuff. Right. All right, so what I'm gonna do, I just have a few things I wanted to test out, and I figure I would try out my camera setup and have you guys watch me do this, which is kind of silly, but you know, whatever. So I have I have a set of Quadra and Centra 610 boards that I need to go through and recap and clean up. And I don't know if they actually work. So I've just pulled all the boards out of the cases, and I just wanted to do a quick test with the power supplies and stuff. I need to make sure this power supply is working. Probably should unplug it first. And I'm going to check voltage on it first. So we will do that first. We will check voltages. Look at that shaky video. Great. So we'll check voltages on this sucker first, because I think this power supply will work fine when it's not under load. All right. So what I like to do, because I have these chunky big leads on mine, I get my little adapters that I use sometimes, which are basically just, you know, little paper clips bent out that fit on the leads. You can use these, or you can jam it onto the back of the metal things here, but we'll use these just for quick and safety things, and you know, make it a little easier. All right, so let's jam in the old ground lead there and go into some positive action there. Okay, so you can see the little guy there. Let's turn this sucker on. Got power plugged in. Here we go. 3.437. That's probably good enough. What do you think? Good enough, right? All right, let's check the other rails. And oh, what the heck? This sucker's got like all these colors there. That seems weird. Maybe it doesn't like not being under load. Ooh, yes, this cannot be run not under load. Look at that. I can actually hear the power supply going. It's like, what the hell are you doing? All right, you know what? We're just gonna go for it. Full send. We'll figure it out later. I'm sure it'll be fine. It'll be fine. These things are rock solid. Apple did everything great in the 90s. All right, so what we'll do first, make sure this thing's unplugged. So the idea here, I just want to see if these will at least like chime and something. So I have a, where is my speaker? I have a speaker. And I'll at least see if we can get it to chime. And to see if this sucker will not blow up at least. I think this is the actual port, I hope. Let me double check. I'm not sure which is the proper lead on this. Let's check to see which one of these suckers is ground. Beep, 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 beep. Little beep, beep, beep. Hey, Adam. Thanks. It's not crap. It's nice 90s stuff. Look how blurry that is. I'm so sorry. There we go. Look at that. Brilliant. Okay. So we're going to look for the ground pin on this connector. Randomly check one of these. I think it's this one over here. Which is the ground? Wow, neither one of these? Not on the right one at all. Yeah, wow. Well, I'm not sure then. We'll just plug it in anyway. Let's see what happens. Let's go for broke. This is a connector from an LC, so I'm not even sure if this speaker will actually fit the connector. Brilliant. Like I said, unplanned, folks. Let's just see what happens. I think that's a speaker connector. What could go wrong? All right, let's plug it in and see what happens. All right, so this thing has onboard DRAM and VRAM, so we don't need to put anything into it, which is probably the best way to test this. It's already got a CPU. We should be good to go. Plug it in. Again, the goal is just to see if we can get a boot beep or something. Do you hear that? Look at that. Brilliant. I love it. Let me check voltages now, just make sure that power supply is not all wonky. Let's see here. So, I don't need my leads anymore. You guys see you guys can't even see it. I'm so sorry about that. Look at them voltages. Ah! No! What the hell? Okay. Here we go. Here we go. A solid 5 volts. Look at that. Brilliant. Let's check the other one there. Negative 12. I mean, who even uses that anymore? 12 volts. Okay, this is probably a good board. Brilliant. All right. Well, this is good then. All right. So let's check our little thing here. Got my little post-it note. I'm gonna write good on this one, or check mark or something. We'll do the old Adrian Black check mark, which means, you know, everything's good in the end of the world. All right. So we got to remember the old suckers upwards here so we can plug it in correctly. Number 1 is good. All right. Number 2. Yeah, I don't know, Retro Techie. That's a big step for us, you know. You know what, Adam? I do have too much stuff. You're right. I have too much old crap, but you have even more than I have. So this is board number 2. This board is not recapped, just like the first one. And definitely this board has a ton of, like, you can see on here, corrosion and stuff from the caps. And yeah, and there's actually literally green goo on the power connector. So this one might be a little interesting. My hope is there won't be anything horrible, I'm sure. All right, so let's get this plugged in first. Lucky connectors. They're really good voltages, actually. I'm surprised this power supply works as well as it does. I'm hoping I don't need to recap, because I have 4 power supplies. So again, to recap for those who are just joining in, I have 4 different Quadra and Sentra 610 systems that I got from Exodium. And they were all like super beat. He rescued them like 5 years ago from some sale down in LA somewhere. And I only have enough cases that actually are put together well enough to probably build 2 systems. And so my goal is to, you know, and even those cases are like super beat, super like, you know, browned up and plasticky broken and stuff. So yeah, so my goal is to try to build 2 like solid systems that'll be nice and strong. But yeah, anyway, let's test these first. All right, so that's plugged in. Let's see if we can go. Let's go. Go for broke. Seriously? Oh my god. Well, that's good. Sounds good, man. I mean, I guess you should probably plug a display in and check video, but who cares about that? One more time. What do you think? Oh god, look at that. You guys hear that all right? Let's do that one more time for the people in the audience. Good. All right, this is good too. Nice. All right, so this is good board here. All right, so, all right, let's try board number 3. Board number 3. Yeah, we're stacking these board. Oh, okay, there might be a problem with board number 3. Can anyone tell me what might be the problem with this board? Whoops. What could be the possible problem with this board, maybe? The Bluetooth keyboard talks to my computer. Watch. Go. That's how it works. All right, what do you think? What's going to be wrong with this board? Anyone have any clue? Should I break out the old chip lifter? I don't know. This is the tool you want for that. Yeah, you're right, Adam. It's 0 megahertz. I don't know if I want to pop out a CPU right now to test this. I'm curious, what is this actually? Will this actually power up without a CPU? I'm curious. Will it do anything? Will it not power on at all? Well, actually, one other problem with this board, it literally has a missing cap. You can probably see it right there. It's literally, I think it just fell off though. These are pretty, this is a pretty chunky or crusty board here. Yeah, so let's just see what it does. I mean, why not? What could go wrong? What could possibly go wrong? I think nothing's going to happen. When you power down with no CPU, nothing will happen, is my guess. Nothing at all. Now, obviously, it won't be a boot beep. My guess is probably the power supply will turn on, maybe. Because it isn't a soft power. I'm curious, actually. I'm actually kind of curious. I'm going to test this. Let's test and see what it does. Let's see what it does. Soft power. Any voltages? What do you think? The speaker, like, popped. All right, let's check voltages. Why not? I'm guessing the power supply, because I can hear the fan actually running normally. It probably is sending proper voltages. Yep. No, it's okay. Negative 12. Yeah, we're good. 12. Yeah, Joe's right. It won't do anything. But you know what? I think this is probably good enough. I don't need to put a CPU in. At least it turned on. Yeah. Let's just mark this one as a question mark because of the CPU. I don't want to switch CPUs right now. I am living on the edge. Question mark for this sucker. Yeah, this one's gonna have to be. I gotta find a CPU for this. Actually, I'm not sure if I have extra. I have one extra CPU up here, but this one's a little bit beat up. As you can probably tell. Bunch of missing pins on this one. Yeah, if anything ever focuses, but yeah. This is from a board that had like serious battery leakage and stuff. So yeah, that's toast. Hey Patrick. All right, this one's a good but question mark. I'm guessing it's gonna be fine. Just needs the processor and obviously the proper caps. It's not too dirty, not too horrible. And actually, this last board, I think, is already a no-go. Yeah, this one's actually no-go too. This one has a CPU, but the caps have already been removed. So, should we try it anyway? I mean, what'll happen? Has anyone ever powered up a logic board from this era with no caps at all? Should we try it? I'm actually kind of curious. I'm going to try it. I think it'll actually turn on. I think it'll turn on, but nothing bad will happen. I can't imagine anything bad happening. Can't imagine it. You know, Retrotech, I don't think the Ryzen will actually fit into it, but it's a good suggestion. The pinout might need a pinout adapter. All right, here we go. So let's see if it turns on. All right, you guys, everyone. Here we go. Good. I mean, are you kidding me? It turned on. No caps. All the electrolytics have been removed, and it still turned on. Honest, that's awesome. Seriously, let's do it one more time. Yeah, that's good. I'm not going to run it for too long. Brilliant. All right, so we're going to put a check mark with that question mark with a circle around it. This means, obviously, I've tested it with no caps and a processor involved, so that's what that means, apparently. All right, that's it for these 4 boards. All right, good. Yeah, we're doing good. All right, so these are all ready to go. The next thing we're going to try out in this super fast test stream is this sucker. Get rid of this. Who modded Jennifer? Why did I mod Jennifer? This is a PowerBook 180 I got a while back, and I don't know if it works. I haven't touched it at all yet, and I'm just curious because I have a whole string of, I'll show you. I have a whole stack of PowerBooks that are on the block for being worked on. And I don't know if this one's going to actually work or not, so, you know, we'll see. I basically, you know, as these go, I basically have one that works sort of, and most of them have bad displays, bad boards, you know, need recapping, etc. Yeah, so we'll try this one out. So the first thing is this one actually came with a power supply. I'm going to test power supply first. I want to see if it has good voltages, because these, as everyone knows, the caps in them are just terrible. I've recapped one of these before. It was hilarious. You literally have to smash the case to get into it, to get to the caps. And yeah, but I'm guessing this one, who knows? I have good ones. So let's try it out. Let's check the voltages here. Let's check out the voltages. All right, so we'll do. I need to check first. Let's check first if the. I think this is center positive. I think so. We look on here. Center positive, right? Yep. Yep. Center positive. Let's see if we can get here. Let's see if we get good power out of this sucker. Yeah, that's probably not good. I think these are supposed to be 7.5. Yeah, that is your Castle Ravenloft game, John. It's supposed to be 7.5 voltage, I think. Yeah, this is probably not good. Actually, this is funny. Watch this. Literally, the voltage is going down. Obviously, it's not under load. That's interesting. So my guess is this power supply is bad. What do you guys think? Yeah. Let's check an actual good one. So actually, we'll use the one that I recapped. Get rid of this thing. On the recap pile now. This is the one I recapped a few months back. As you can tell, because I fixed it with the blue tape. This is before I got the Captain tape, obviously. So let's try this one. Let's see what this voltage comes up as. All right. Put your bets in now. What do you got? 7.5. Of course, you got the 7.5. Look at that. 7.345. It's good enough. All right. Let's use this one. This is probably going to be the safe one to go. This might be one of the reasons why they said that this one didn't work. Let me catch up on chat here. Yeah, Jen. Wow. Yeah, you got my paperclips. All right, let's try it. All right, so I first already moved the battery, which amazingly was not all melted and stuff, which I'm thankful for. This one actually has the back door. Break it, just opening it up. And it's not even cracked. Look at that, it's not even cracked. So my hope is this works. The nice thing about the 180, this is not a color one either. This has a active matrix display, so hopefully the display might actually work. Why isn't this thing? Come on, focus. Okay. Oh God! All right, let's turn this around. I guess I don't need the keyboard. Jeez. Let's turn this around a little bit. Turn this up a little bit so you can see a little better. Yeah. All right. So here we go. We got power in there. So, what do you think? Gonna boot? Here we go. 3, 2, 1. It's booting. Good sign. It's got video. It's actually got video. Holy smokes. Backlight working? Oh, I can't tell. No, it's not working. Yeah, the display's probably bad. Getting anything. Yeah. Come on, you can do it. You can do it. No, that's not working. Try it again. It does look like it's lighting at least. But yeah, it just fades out there. Don't hear any hard drive or anything. So yeah, this is probably gonna be another one on the pile for needing to be fixed. What a bummer. What a bummer. All right, let me Let me try one more thing. I want to try a different power supply. I'm not so hot on this one, to be honest. Let's see if the other one here. This one's probably not going to work. What do you think? I have another one that's a little bit better. Huh. Let me try this guy. Let's just see what happens here. All right, here we go. This one's working. Holy smokes, it's booting. You see it? It's actually booting. Holy smokes. So what the heck? Was that other power supply bad then? The one I recapped was bad. I don't know. That's 7.5. Yeah. Okay, that's actually really good. The screen actually looks pretty good too. Brilliant. Woohoo! Look at that. It's actually booting. View the hard drive and everything. I mean, it could entirely be to that this thing is, like anything, the caps are going bad and just, booting it a few times just happened to get it booting, whereas the first one didn't, right? It's so weird. It almost looks like it's color, but it's not. Like from an angle. It's really weird. Look at that. Okay, this actually has stuff on it too. All right, well, you know what we're gonna do? Screw it. Let's I'm gonna back this up right now because okay, so I'll show you what I do. So hold on. I've got somewhere here. I usually use a SCSI to SD. I have an external SCSI to SD to back up. One of the reasons why I like these is because just the nature that they write the images, I can quickly get the backup image off it easier on a more modern Mac, meaning a Mac Pro 1.1. So we're gonna hook one of these suckers up using one of the old adapter Rooney here, the adapter doodle, as Joe would say. Yeah, actually, it's funny, Chris. I might take it, but the battery it came with is a newer one in the sense that it's not the original, but I haven't tested it. So, but there's no corrosion or anything. So, I mean, there's a slight chance that this battery actually may be slightly good for like 20 minutes or something, right? All right, so let's shut this down, and we will hook this up. Let me see if I can boot off of. So this should have on this card, yeah, this should have 7.1 on it. So I'll boot off, if I can, I'll boot off this and then image the hard drive. Yeah, let's see how this goes. So these, because it's external, I've got to use power. Boink. There we go. Okay. Alright, so I'll show you guys how this plugs in here. You got your giant, what is this, an HDI 64,000 pin? What do you call it? HDI. Look at that pin connector. Yeah, nothing could go wrong here. Jack that sucker in here. Just jamming it. And this thing requires external power. Alright. Let's see if this is gonna work. Let's see. Okay, we got power to that. Let's turn it on again. Cross your fingers. Vocabulary, yeah. Yep, getting video again. So cool. I wonder if that other power supply has gone bad. I mean, who recapped that? Who did the recap on this power supply that apparently wasn't working? I mean, it's a mystery. Nobody knows. It works other places though, man. All right, so it's booting off the internal still. So I'll try to stop this. Look at that, Virix. You got your Virix, you got your CD-ROM support, looks like, QuickTime, some sort of fax program, modem. This thing's got everything. Yeah, Jody, I'm just going to rip open the top every time I open it with one hand, like really quickly in a quick jerky motion. That's the best way to do it. Alright, so hopefully it'll mount the drive. This is 7.5, so it should auto-mount it at least. It's booting, it's booting, it's booting. It worked! Woohoo! That's awesome. Alright, so there's my SCSI SD. Those at home should recognize this program. We'll just run this right away because obviously this is the most important thing to do right now. We'll spare you from that. Okay, so let's go to startup disk. I actually want to boot off the external. Command. You know, let's try the old key combo here. Command Option Shift Delete. Let's see if we can do it. Command Option Shift Delete. Command Option Shift Delete. This will actually work in this old Mac. Command Option Shift Delete will force it to boot off the external drive. I'm not sure if it works in the ROM on this Mac though. Probably. This is pretty new-ish. It's working. Yeah, that's fast. Right, it's working. Hey, Rudy. Good to see you. All right, so it is up. Yes, okay. So what I like to use is, we'll go into, I always back up, the first thing I try to do whenever I get a system is to back up the drive on it, like if I can on first boot, ideally. And because you never know what, you know, things are on there that aren't available anywhere else. So I use disk copy 633 to just make an image of the entire device. So make an image, create new image from disk. And there it is. Right. We'll select that. We'll put it in our old backup folder. Let's see here. Desktop backup. And we'll call it read only, not compressed, because we're not crazy. Looks like it's going to be 80 megabytes. Look at that. Look at Moof go. Go, Claris. Go, go, Claris, go. Okay, this is the stream now where we watch a 80 megabyte SCSI drive back up onto a SCSI SD. Slightly blurry, no less. Right. You can see the lights here, the backlight here. Oh, that's just reflection. Have I ever? Yeah, Joe, I was on there a few times. I was on Retro Repair Roundup. I haven't. No, I'm not. I don't have a lot of input though, to be honest. It's all just, you know. You can add them. If you got some sort of adapter out of that allowed you to put composite input and then use like a VHS tape, you could do it. What the heck? What does that mean, Jennifer? 6B? Look at that go. All right. While we're waiting, I'll make funny faces. Who wants to guess? Who wants to make a bet that this thing's gonna die before it finishes? Actually, the hard drive sounds amazingly perfect. It really does. It's like, it sounds like brand new. Honestly, this is like one of the best ones I've gotten of these. I have a, I think I have a 145 that's actually booting with video out of all of these, but all the other ones have issues. Well, although one of these in the stack is a 5300, which works too. Actually, so Jody, this is a 180, but this is a active matrix display, and supposedly the active matrix displays don't suffer from that whole tunneling issue as much as the the passive matrix ones. So that's one of the reasons why I want to get this one. It was a roll of the dice to see that I get a chance for one of these actually work. It does look in pretty good shape though. It's pretty clean. It's missing the rubber grommet here, which always disintegrate, but it's no biggie. But the keyboard isn't too yellowed either. I'm really curious if the battery works though, but it was really hard getting this out. When I pulled this out, it was like super tight. In fact, I thought it leaked. I was worried it was going to break, but it hadn't leaked. It's really clean. So, I don't know. There's no voltage in it right now, but I'm curious if this actually might take a voltage. Yeah. I don't know. Ooh, what's that? Sticker goo. Knock on wood has been evoked. It's almost there. It's going to read and then write. Gets about halfway and then usually it goes really fast. This is pretty cool. Great, yeah. Oh, do they? I didn't know the active are affected by that too. Huh. Well, this one looks pretty... I mean, obviously the camera can be a little bit funky, but this one looks pretty good, solid. Oh, is that true, Adam? They don't really fit right? Huh. I have one other third-party battery from a... it's a 520, I believe, but it's kind of junky. It's actually literally cracked. So, yeah. This one might be on its way out. I have a whole stack of batteries and... Yeah. Oh, wait. See, so you're saying the passive matrix do not have the tunneling issue. Okay. I thought it was the other way around. Well, that's good. I might have gotten lucky then. Yeah, it'd be kind of cool to have one of these old ones with the old black and white screen. I really like this one too because this is a nice 60-30. Well, I gotta see how much RAM this has in it too. We'll check that next. Yeah, it's working. It's solid. I don't hear any weird noises. Let me see how good these are actually. It's giving us some idea about how good the display is. This is nice and smooth. Wow. Yeah, this is actually pretty good. It's nice, adjusting pretty nicely. Look at that. Yeah, this is working pretty well. It does have video out. I don't know if these... I think these probably support color out, I imagine. I have the actual video out adapter for these. Hinge isn't broken. This doesn't turn to goo. Yeah, not too bad. I don't have a 180C. No, the only other color... I don't have any color ones. I have a 540C that I've had for a long time. But yeah, the stack over here is... these are all pretty much black and whites except for the... I have a 5300 I got a while back. Yeah, biologist. So yeah, absolutely. The SCSI drives in these, all of them just go. I mean, any old SCSI drive just goes bad. And this one actually, right now, honestly, sounds really amazing. It's quiet. It doesn't sound chunky or anything. But yeah, I've had so many SCSI drives go bad on like other quantum drives. It finished. Right. Okay, it finished. So let's confirm. Let us confirm. Mounted. Look at that. Nice and good here. Yep. Perfect. All right. All right. So let's see. I do want to find first what is the amount of RAM in this thing. So I think, nope, come on. Okay, so 14 megabytes. What is, actually, anyone know? I'm going to look this up real quick. What is the, yeah, right, Adam. It'd be 3 times faster than the actual CPU, right, Adam? The processor for the SCSI SD, or Blue SCSI. So let's see here. This is a 180. This is okay. Yeah. So actually, this has 4 megs of built-in memory with a max of 14 megs. So my guess is, what is that, like they have a 12 meg or a 10 meg module, or is it a 16 meg module put in? So this has max memory at least, so that's good. All right, well that's perfect. I honestly couldn't ask any better. This is hilarious because this is like the one time I've actually had one of these really work really well. So cool. Let's look at see what's on here. Let's see. We got personal information and no. All right. Let's see. Let's just be careful here. Library. Oh boy. Yeah. Oh. Where's the games? Let's see. Backgammon. SimCity 2000. Seriously? Come on. Tetris Plus. Let's see. Wow. The controls. All right, so move right is keypad 426. Oh god, okay. Oh, you're right. Yeah, probably not. Yeah, because I just booted off the SCSI SD. It's like a Mac Classic too. You can fold in half. It is actually. It's very similar to that, huh? It's actually very zippy. I definitely run System 7.1 on this. I wouldn't do. What the heck is all this stuff? Okay, this is personal stuff, so don't look at that. Yeah, I don't want to dig around with this on a live stream too much. So it definitely has stuff on it. It has a power CD. Oh, they had a power CD hooked up to this at one point. That's interesting. Huh. Gosh, is that turned on already? Yeah, no keypad. No, it's not. Look at that. Is it running? Is it running? Mandelbrot. Mandelzot. Wow. All right. Pretty cool. Well, that was super freaking awesome, I gotta say. All right. Nice. Okay. Gently disconnect this gargantuan giant connector. All right. Well, everyone, that was all I needed to test. So that was my super fast first stream to test my camera setup. One of the things I'd like to do is run this at 1080p, but I'm stuck at 720 right now due to like the computer I'm using this on. So, but I'm glad this actually worked, and I guess it sounded already even good. So, right. So thank you everyone for joining my first extremely fast testing stream where I tested a few things only really fast and stuff, and you know, and